Alright guys, out of 25 true Bankais in the game, these are the top 5 best, starting off with true flower Bankai. Let me give you a scenario of how good it is. Let's say you're going up against a true miracle user. With true flower Bankai, you can put out enough pressure to the point you can kill them so many times, they'll be out of mode. So they'll revive how many other times they need to revive, and they'll still be dead. That's how good flower true Bankai is. And let's go over boss rating situation. Let's say you're doing a 1v5 situation and there's 5 people in mode. How will true flower Bankai compare up against that? It fares up pretty good. If they're in the zone, they'll get damaged by the passive. And yeah, you may get overwhelmed with flower Bankai. It's not really good at fighting multiple people at one time. But if you're focusing on one guy at a time, you making boss raid with it. Now there may be a crazy claim what I just said. You'll be like, what are you talking about? True flower Bankai can easily boss raid. I'm talking about against good players. Let's say you're facing good players in mode. Will true flower Bankai be enough to face them? 1v1ing any mode with true flower Bankai? Yeah, you got that for sure. The amount of pressure, the passives. I don't even know why flower Bankai is not a mythical, honestly. But it's number 5. Overall, solid pick. On to the next. Alright, the thing about Ink True Bankai is, it's basically a bigger, wider version of the normal Bankai, which is basically 90% of the true Bankais of what they are. But it's a special case for Ink because it really makes sense. You're in a domain, you're getting debuffed every second, you can't use your techniques, you take way more damage. You're basically, I don't want to say it, but you're a slave. Can't do anything. You become a slave. You just take 100% more damage. You can't do anything. It's so harder to fight back. You're getting flopped around, beat up. It's hard to fight back. Unless you pop while in Ink domain, you really have no chance of fighting it back. Honestly, bro. Not really much to say about it. It's just the normal Bankai, wider scale, way stronger, bigger, more extravagant, etc. There's really no details I can tell you about. I don't use Ink, but I know it's to be feared. True Bankai is to be feared. Once you're in this domain, GG's. Alright, when Kyoka True Bankai came out, honestly, it was such a buggy mess and garbage. But Kyoka True Bankai is number 3, purely based off the clones and the damage output, plus the G ability. You can just take a nigga self, you win the fight. Like, how do you fight that? Now, the only way to counteract Kyoka, let's say if you're Miracle, let's say the Miracle user has all of his HP, you take it, you kill him, he'll just survive. That's the caveat there, but anyway, you'll make like 10 Sato clones of yourself, and these clones are tanky as hell. They're not like the normal clones. These clones can actually take damage. They use their Bankai moves, they use every move you have in your arsenal, and they're basically unkillable. Instead of spawning 1, you spawn like 10 and they're constantly on you, bro. To the point where you can't even move and fight back. I don't have a clip of me fighting true Kyoka, but it's definitely up there. Nah. I would say Kyoka can easily kill Miracle. You'll get pressured to the point you cannot even do anything, press any button on your keyboard to fight back. It's basically an instant win button when you use those clones. Especially using Saturn, the damage multiplier, it's just insane, bro. Kyoka is definitely up there. Plus your Hado 90 becomes the size of the Eiffel Tower. Swear to God. It's not even a joke. So it's definitely above Flower and Ink, I'm sorry. Kyoka, there's not much you can do against this. It's a futile fight. I'm sorry, Kyoka is just like that. Now theater, I would consider this the prep time True Bankai. Now there's 3 acts. If you watch the anime, I don't know them by heart, but I know the first act, any damage you take will be reflected onto the opponent. The second act, you get poisoned. And one of the acts, you get put on the water. I don't know why do you get put on the water, but yeah. But my point is, when using True Theater Bankai, the main thing is, it's a definite 100% undoubted one tap. That's the main thing about it. It's a one tap. No reviving, no coming back from it. You're dead. I'm sorry, you're dead. You can't come back from that. But yeah, Theater Bankai is crazy. But the thing is, if you can kill the guy before he gets to the final act, yeah. So it's a double-edged sword. If you let him get to the final act, you're dead. Now, regarding the poison for theater can take out 5 bars. I'm sorry. It can literally take out 5 bars of HP if you don't do anything for long enough. So, it's 50-50 with it. If you let him get to act 1, the final act, final play, you're dead. Nothing you can do. GG's. No reviving, no miracle, no superstar. You're dead, bro. No coming back. So Miracle is definitely up there. Theater is definitely up there. It's number 2 for sure. And you'll be surprised what number 1 is. And I'm not biased. Actually, I am biased. I believe this is the number 1 true Bankai in the game. Not true mode. True Bankai. True Bankai now. True Bankai. Number 1 is True Ice Bankai. It'll freeze you dead before you can do anything. Now, here's this clip I made here, and I'm obviously biased. This is me dismantling true, what is it called? Visionary Bankai. I bitched the nigga. The meteor didn't do anything to me. The hellfire didn't do anything to me. I froze the nigga to death. I'll freeze any true Bankai in this game with True Ice. They cannot touch me. Flower. Dismantle. Ink. I'll freeze the ink before it can do anything to me. What else? Kyoka. Kyoka might can't get me. What was the second one again? I forgot the second true Bankai, but Theater. I'll freeze Theater before they get to the final act. I'll freeze those niggas dead. I killed Kyoka, True Bankai, and Visionary in that clip. They couldn't do anything to me. I froze them to death. Let me tell you about the Ice True Bankai passives. Every time I press M1, they're freezing. They can't move. Combine that with Glaciality, the T move, you're getting hit by ice bullets every second. What's the other move? Bifrost. You're frozen by the touch. You'll get frozen every second. You cannot move. If you try to press a button on your keyboard and move, you can't. You'll be frozen. It's way better. That fake ass ice guy called Snow has nothing on True Ice Bankai. Nothing in this game can beat True Ice Bankai. I wanted to throw an honorable mention in here, so Shadow Bankai, True Bankai is in here. For some reason in the Shadow True Bankai, you actually take damage, which defeats the purpose of making the original Bankai cool. You didn't take any damage, but the thing about True Shadow Bankai is some of its clones or whatever, and yeah, your moves do more damage. Just honorable mention in here. Shadow Bankai is pretty cool. It's basically the fear, but for Soul Reapers. So I'll just throw it in here. It's cool. Let me know if you're a Shadow user in the comments. I used to have Shadow. It was pretty cool. And what are some other honorable mentions I can add to? Fire Bankai. It's pretty cool. Fire True. What else? Water. The domain for water is cool. Berserk. That True Bankai is garbage. I'm sorry. Berserk is garbage. But I'll still add it on. Wait, it's pretty cool. What is it? Senso? That's cool also. What else? What else can I think of? Some True Bankais are literally forgettable. Like Lightning? Like, they did Lightning so dirty, bro. I thought you would become a Thunder guy for Lightning. But that's about it. Let me know if you agree with my decisions in the video. See ya. Have a good day.